everyone, welcome back. This is Fisher Price Ranch, Brandon and Sarah. So we had some really exciting news that we wanted to share with you guys and maybe talk a little bit about what is going to happen with our channel a little bit. So our exciting news that we found out this evening is we got an offer on our property.
Woohoo!
I know, oh my gosh, we are so excited. And so that means basically we are moving. And so we've done a ton of research over the last few months after we decided that we kind of wanted to get out of Arizona, try something new. Things just didn't work out at this property like we had hoped. And so yeah, we kind of looked in Oregon for a little bit. Then we looked in Missouri and Arkansas. And then I was on looking at properties, and I zoomed out just a tiny bit, and I found this beautiful property in Kentucky, so we started looking over there. Then we kind of went back to Arkansas and Missouri, and then just something kept calling me back to Kentucky. So basically that's where we've decided that we are going to settle, and we are looking in like the southeastern portion. We want to be in the mountains and the trees. So yeah. So
Pretty crazy. Never been out of Arizona, at least for living status.
Yeah, we both of us born and raised in Arizona. So, but yeah. So basically, this next week, Brandon. So let me back up a little bit. I know I mentioned before, Crystal and Josh with Rockin' JC's Goat Farm. By the way, if you haven't checked out their channel, go over there and subscribe. We're trying to build up their channel a little bit. Anyway, they are moving with us, so if you guys want to follow their journey as well, I know that they'd appreciate that. But anyway, so Brandon and Josh are going to be making a trip to Kentucky this coming week and start looking at properties. We have not settled on a specific property just yet, so it's a lot to think about and handle.
It is.
So basically, what's your trip's gonna be like? What are we expecting?
I don't know. It's gonna take 2 days of driving to get over there.
Yeah.
And then hopefully it only takes a day or two to look at quite a few properties. And then we'll be coming back.
Yeah, so we have like a list, probably at least a half dozen or so properties that we're really interested in that fit our criteria. We have a great realtor that we've been working with. It was actually a struggle for the last month or so. We've been trying to find a realtor that's willing to help us over there because we can't just, drive over there and just see it easily. We have to make an extremely long trip to come over there. So we have to have information to make sure that the properties that we want to go see are fitting the criteria that we need them to be. And so, I don't know how many realtors.
Yeah, so I guess the problem was without us being in escrow, nobody wanted to put forth the effort to give us information on the properties until we were in escrow. But in our case, that's waiting too long.
Right. I mean, for us, because we're having to move an entire farm across the country, we can't just, we'll just figure it out. We have to plan for this. We're moving a ton of animals. We're moving an entire farm, days away. And that's a long trip. So anyway, after searching and trying this realtor, and then they don't call us back. So we try another realtor, and then they don't call us back eventually. And then we have one that seemed really good. He, jumped right in. Oh yeah, we can check out all these properties and all this stuff. And then, I was like, okay, I'm ready. And then he doesn't even respond, doesn't call me back. And it's been almost a week. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So we finally got lucky, got a great realtor. And so she's been on it.
Yeah,
and we weren't even in escrow yet. And she was just every day, multiple times a day, sending answers and, all this information on all these properties. So she's been awesome. We're so thankful for her. So anyway, so we're going to be working with her when the guys go and find us our property. They're basically going to make the trip, and they're not leaving until they pick one. So I told them to try and get some videos of some of the properties we're looking at.
We'll do our best.
Yeah. The guys, unfortunately, are very shy on the camera, so that's why I don't do a whole lot of talking. You guys don't see them a whole lot. This is the most I've gotten Brandon on the camera for a while. So hopefully he'll get used to it, because I definitely want to be doing a lot more videos once we get over there. We have so many ideas. Do you want to share some of our ideas that we have with the new property?
Well, I don't know, like what? What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, it's going to be more wet. What are we expecting? You know?
Oh, well, just the gardening in general. Man, the amount of food we're going to be able to plant is going to be unreal. The realtors over there say that we get our annual rainfall in a week over there.
Yeah.
Which is like almost unfathomable.
It is. Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
That's one of the things that we did struggle with here that you guys have probably seen. You know, we did all this planting, and no matter how much we watered, some of the stuff grew fine. Other stuff we just struggled with. And so over there is going to be so different to be able to throw seeds in the ground and basically go out and harvest later. You know,
the pastures that are already there for the goats.
Yeah, and not having to feed the animals is going to be amazing. But basically, we have a setup idea in our minds for the livestock. So that's kind of going to be one of the projects that we work on. We're basically trying to find a property with a house. We've found quite a few. And we're going to have to commingle two families together in one house for a little bit, even though we did find a couple properties with two homes. Some of them need work, but, you know, then we will work on actually building our own houses. We're going to share all those videos of building houses, putting up fencing. We can go over basically how we design our property, what we talk about when we design it to make life easier for us when we do have the animals out there, how to make it easy to move them. We don't have to use dogs and load them up into trailers and move them over, that kind of thing. I think we did well with that here, and so we do have a design already picked out. And then, yeah, we're going to have orchards and gardens, and, you know, we're going to start making everything from scratch. I mean, we plan to do all the different dairy products. We even want to make our own flour, basically live off the land. So Completely. Yeah, we don't want to have to go to the store for anything. We already don't go to the store very often. Most of the stuff that we have, like, we haven't bought meat from the store in,
I don't know, quite a while.
years. Same with eggs. Same, you know, and then dairy, we haven't bought milk in over a year. We bought a little bit of milk from the store last year after we dried off our girls, but this year we kind of refused.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm actually really nervous and scared, but excited. So, you know, this is a huge move for us. We will document as much as we can during the move, but it's going to be really difficult to do that at first. You know, like I had mentioned probably a year or two ago, I'd love to get some GoPros so you guys can be more involved in our videos and not just us telling you what happened, you know. So maybe we can look into doing that for the move, because we did do really well in selling our property, so we are going to have a little bit of extra expenses, not expenses,
a little extra money.
Yeah, a little extra cash. So we can upgrade, you know, maybe some of our videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm nervous about the initial or the actual move itself, trying to move all the animals across the country. You know, I'm going to worry about, you know, make sure nobody gets loose, make sure nobody dies, hopefully us, you know, everybody makes it one piece. We have a ton of people willing to help and make trips with us that we're really thankful for. So yeah, basically that's kind of what's going on. You probably won't see a whole lot right away in our videos. I do have a bunch of rabbits getting ready to have babies, so you guys will be seeing more life on the farm soon. But hopefully within a week you guys will start seeing some scenery from Kentucky. I'm so excited. So yeah, pretty excited. So we do want to thank you guys for following us and subscribing. We appreciate all of you, and all your comments are awesome, and just we love that we're able to help some of you, and yeah, you guys make it a lot of fun, so we really appreciate that. So anything else you want to add? No. All right, you guys, well, thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to bring you along on this new journey.